Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. Today's haul is some of the stuff I bought last week when I was with my new friend Pat, and some I picked up the other day. I stopped in one store and did really, really well. I stopped in another, did okay too. So here we go. A little bit of an interesting story finding these two 13-inch platters. There's a brand new thrift store that opened up around the corner for me. I popped in one day and I saw this platter right here, and for some reason I didn't pick it up. I don't know why. I did fall in love with it. Maybe I didn't have any cash on me or something, but I don't know why I didn't pick it up. The following day I went into another store kind of farther away and I found this one right here. So I thought it might be a good sign. They're both marked $1.99. I picked up that one and ran back to the other store the day after, and sure enough it was still there, so I grabbed that one too. They are called Bucks County, and they were made by Royal China out of Sebring, Ohio. They have an Amish barn raising design to it, and like I said, both of them are in perfect condition. Dates to 1955. And they sell for about $20 a piece in this kind of condition, so that's what I'll be asking. Picked this up when I was out last week shopping with Pam at the Promise thrift store. It was half price. I just fell in love with it. I'd never seen anything like it. It's a covered loaf or bread pan, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I had a lot of trouble trying to find out the maker. Pretty, it's got a hibiscus flower and leaf pattern. I really researched it for almost a day, came up with nothing. People did have it listed, mostly just the bottom, not with the top here, and finally gave up. And then I went back and realized that it had this circle right here, and that's kind of indicative of old McKee. So I went back to McKee, and sure enough, it is McKee, 1941 to 1949, and it was made for Sears Roebuck. It's got a nice tight-fitting lid right here, and it's Flamex ovenware. The funny thing is, when I was standing in line to pay for it, there was an elderly lady there, and she said, "Oh, my mom had that set," and she said this right here was not the lid. It was actually a serving piece, a cake pan or something. And I said, "Oh, thank you very much." But if you notice right here, it is the lid because it fits snugly on there. And I'm sure you could use this for other things also. Maybe that's what her mom did. Picked it up half price. Like I said, I think I paid about $5 for it. They sell for about $30. They were made, as I said, for Sears Roebuck. Most of these pieces on the bottom, they actually had an S and R, which stood for Sears Roebuck, and it's Flamex ovenware, if I didn't mention that. This piece does not have that marking on it, but I haven't seen it sold anything else but for Sears Roebuck. So that's what I'm going to list it as, a Sears Roebuck piece, 1941, 1949. Originally a 10-piece set, sold for $1.49. This was a Goodwill find, all wrapped up. You can see right here, it says the Lenox Village napkin rings, fine porcelain. There was a box of 4, all wrapped up, never been used. Really, really pretty. I'm going to show you right here what it looks like. You can see right here, this has an aqua band on the bottom. They also came in pink, yellow, and lavender. Pretty floral design here. And inside, let's see if, well, I don't know if you can see what it says, but it says made in Malaysia, 1995. They actually made this pattern by Lenox between 1988 and 2004. We know these napkin rings date to 1995. Again, just really pretty springy pattern right here. And I'll be asking $15 for the box set. I did want to mention, and I forgot to, that if you like country items, this whole line was adorable. They came in canisters and a lot of spice jars, all shaped like little cottages. Really, really cute design. If you're into that stuff, Look it up, Lenox Village by Lenox. A lot of the houseware stuff you saw in last video, it was half price. I fell in love with a lot of figurine stuff that they had there. It wasn't on sale, so I figured I'd wait and see if it went on sale this week. It did. Decorative items were on sale. I asked if the figurines were part of decorative household items. She asked me if I was going to display them. I said yes. She said then they're half price. So I did pick up a few. And right here is this lovely little lady planter. You can see she's in really nice condition, very cute. This is a high gloss finish right here, and her really pretty blue dress is a matte finish. There's her little planter right there. I've seen other people use them to hold pens and all different kinds of stuff, so she doesn't have to be a planter. She was produced in the early 1960s, as I said, by Relpo. Relpo stands for Reliable Glassware and Pottery, founded in 1933, and it was a division, a sales division of Samson Import Company out of Chicago. They're really, really known for their lady heads, lady head vases. A lot of other companies, Napco in particular, made them too. I'm going to bring her back in. This is not a lady head vase. I am still on the lookout for them. Should you find one, pick it up. They are highly collectible and they're worth quite a bit of money. This right here, I'm going to be asking $22 for this lovely lady right here. I picked up this lovely uranium divided dish in a metal carrier. It's all one piece. At the Promise thrift store when I was shopping with Pat last week, I did get it half price as it was part of the dinnerware collection. You can see in the slide below, it just glows beautifully. It's a perfect 1930s uranium piece as far as I'm concerned. There's no damage to the glass at all. There is a little crow missing, very small piece on the rim right there, and on the back, just a little crack right there, but doesn't really affect the piece all that much. Like I said, just a really nice piece. I'm not 100% sure who made the uranium glass part. I have a feeling it might have been Hocking glass, but that's just a guess. I do know it's Depression ware, 1930s, and I think Farberware designed the metal carrier and not the glassware itself. They sell for about $40, and I do know that Farberware was started by a Russian immigrant named Simon Farber in 1897, and he eventually did open up shop in Brooklyn, New York, where my daughter lives. About $40 for this piece. Picked up this cute little 1980s box set of Christmas ornaments. They're musicians, little teddy bears. The reason I picked them up was, as you saw before, it said Bridgeport, Connecticut. That's where I'm from, so I was just kind of sentimental over them, so I did pick them up. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them or keep them. They sell for about $5 a set. I'm going to open it up and show you what we got here. They're musicians, really, really cute. Pull them out. I don't think they've ever been used. Well, let's see. They're not coming out as easily as I thought. So maybe I'll just kind of pull one up like that and give you a better look. We have a horn player, accordion, and a violin. I noticed when I was doing my research that they did make these throughout the 80s in all different, they had teddy bears doing other things, choir teddy bears, some geese ones or whatever. But I picked them up because for the sentimental value of being Bridgeport, Connecticut. And like I said, if I do decide to sell them, I'll be asking probably $5 for the set. This little cutie I found boxed away, part of my collection, or was up for sale at one point and I don't know what happened to it. But she's Lady from Lady and the Tramp, probably 1950s, really nice shape, a little color missing there. But overall nice shape. I am gonna put her up for sale. Made in Japan for Walt Disney, and they go for about $16. These were the other figurines from the Promise thrift store that I had my eye on the week before. They were not on sale. Again, they were on sale this week, so I grabbed them. They're Joseph's original birthday dolls or figurines. They're figurines, not dolls, which I do collect, so I was very excited to find them. And this one right here, she just has a lovely bouquet of yellow flowers. So I'm not really sure what month she's from or if she's from a different collection. This one right here in the pink has a garnet, so I know that is January. And the pearl right here is June. And if I didn't know that, it says so right on the label. This one actually has a label that says it's a June birthday girl. And Joseph's Originals were founded in 1945 by Muriel Joseph in Arcadia, Florida. At the beginning of World War II, she was making lucite costume jewelry under the name of Muriel of California, which you can still find out there on the market. The cost of lucite began to skyrocket during the war, and she started concentrating on ceramic jewelry. Then eventually she started making these beautiful figurines in 1946. Her and her fiance set up business in their garage and basement. And interesting to note is the spelling of Joseph's Original, as you can see, is Josefs. Muriel's last name was Joseph's, as you would think it would be, Joseph. And it was simply an error when they started making the labels. They spelled it wrong, and they just kind of kept it that way. These right here are the Black-Eyed Girls. The Black-Eyed Girls date to 1960 to 1980. They did make Brown-Eyed Girls, which date 1982 to 1985. And there were a slew of fakes made out of Japan. And you can tell the difference between the real ones and the fakes, as the real ones right here have a beautiful high gloss finish. The Japanese fakes had more of a matte finish. And most importantly, as I said, these are Black-Eyed Girls, and they also made Brown-Eyed Girls. The fakes had a reddish brown eye to them, so you can look out for that when you're looking for these. There goes a garbage truck again. I did have one before that. I don't need another June one, so I will be putting her up for sale. She also has her label on it, and I'll be asking $20 for her. Pick these up at the Promise thrift store. They are 3-toed candlestick depression ware uranium glass holders, and I did pick them up this week half price, as they counted as housewares, decorative housewares. They are Fenton. I'm going to show you right here, and the line is called simply 848 green, and they have a nice 6-petal shape to them right here, and they're 3-toed. And I do have a really nice set here. There is a minute little chip back here. Can't really see it, only from the back. So I consider them to be in really good condition overall. 1932 to 1936 production dates. They're 2 inches tall by 4.5 inches wide, and I'll be asking $30 for the set. This was my most shocking or amazing find, actually, of this haul. I did get it this week at the Promise thrift store. Had it been there last week, it would have been half price. It was marked $4.99, but I grabbed it anyways. Actually, they have their housewares in a back room, and as I walked to the beginning of the back room, I saw it way in the distance, and I thought, could that be what I think it is? And I just kept walking, and it was, and really glad to find it. It's in wonderful condition. All the graphics are really good. There's no scratches on it anywhere. So it was worth the $4 to pick it up. It's Pyrex opalware, and the pattern is called, if you didn't know, butter print. A lot of people refer to it as Amish butter print. It's a 1.5 quart 402 nesting bowl, part of a set, 1957 to 1968 production dates. And butter print and gooseberry were one of the first patterns, printed patterns that Pyrex did come out with, but they were preceded by two other ones, and I'm going to show you from my collections which ones they were. These are not for sale. That one will be, by the way. This is the daisy, my prized daisy, and that dates to 1956, daisy pattern. And I have two right here, pardon my back, which are snowflake, and they are also 1956. So there you have it. They came out a little bit sooner than the gooseberry or the Amish butter print. And actually, I can show you the gooseberry. Hold on 1 second. I collect gooseberry also, so I'm just going to grab this one right here. That's the gooseberry, 1957. It also came in the reverse colors. And let's put that back. Get back to the bowl here. Sorry about that. The bowl, I am going to be asking about $30 for it. That's about what they sell for it in this wonderful condition. It was designed by John Philip Johnson, and they did make promotional sets in the butter print that came in orange and pink. Super hard to find. If you should find them, grab them. Thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, leave me a comment, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye. Absolutely no lid or no cracks. Oh man, all of that. Oh, there's my face. In really nice shape. See how pretty she is here. This right here is all matte, and no, that's not matte. 1897 in Brooklyn, New York. And like I said, these pieces go, I didn't say anything like that, did I?